We're gonna make Tonkotsu ramen, otherwise known as Tonkotsu ramen. I have a few different types of pork bones and pork meats here. Pork shoulder, a couple chicken bones, which I realize is not pork. Pork hock bones, which I think it's somewhere in the legs or something. Pork trotters, which kind of smell right now. Don't know if that's normal, but they're pork feet. We're bringing out the big zaddy pot today. So we're going to throw all these bones in here and do a parboil, which, I don't know, you can look it up. It helps clarify the end result. It gets rid of all that scum that kind of comes to the top. The little trotters. You can see its little toe. Is it a toe? Little toes. So it's been about 20-25 minutes. And this is all the stuff we wanted to get out. I call it sin. All the bones are rinsed and ready to go. Gonna throw these in the freezer so then tomorrow in the morning I can move on with the next step, and I save myself about an hour. It's like time travel. Nice and early. Charring some onions, garlic, ginger. I'm putting the bones and this, and gotta chop up a couple other things. Throw it all in the pot, get that back to the boil. And after that, we just wait. We'll get it going to a rolling boil for a long time. The charred onions, garlic, ginger are done, and then I have chopped up the green onion whites, mushrooms, and leek that I'm gonna throw in there. Ooh. Gotta work out more. That was my left arm, so it's not as strong as my right arm. I wouldn't have an issue if I did with my right arm. It is pork belly time. Last time I made this, I rolled it up kind of in a traditional manner, put it in a Dutch oven, a few hours in the oven, and it was delicious. This time I'm just gonna use a slow cooker, put it on low for 6 hours, plus a bunch of, this concoction of sauces. It's soy, mirin, sugar. I threw some garlic in there. And since I'm not crisping up the skin, I think I'm just gonna remove the skin. Put in some leek. Just gonna put it all in as one piece. Once it's finished, I'm gonna strain out the leftover liquid, and I think I'm gonna use that as the tare, which is like a flavor bomb, and then you pour the broth in on top. And so there's a bunch of different types of tare that you can make with miso. I might actually add some miso to it. We'll see how it tastes after it's done in 6 hours, and see whether to add stuff or scrap it all together. You know, we've already invested pretty much the whole day to this. So why not try to make our own ramen noodles? I was about to go out and buy some, but then I remembered that my neighbor had a pasta machine and stuff. Thank you, Marco, by the way. My thought is, even if they're not great, they won't be bad. And if they are bad, I'll just take them out and throw some other noodle in there, and then chalk that up to a failure. But we will still learn something. So we have bread flour, lye water mixed into water with some salt. This is like the alkaline solution, which is what gives ramen noodles kind of that bite. Have you ever ran your hand across a KitchenAid? I've never petted a dolphin or a killer whale, but I think it's like that. Okay. I'm just procrastinating now because I feel like I'm gonna screw this up. It's pretty tough. Will it take it? Woo-wee! I could do this for a living. Dust these a little bit. Oh, they're just so beautiful. My little babies. It's been 6 hours. Listen to them sing. 11.5 hours later. I think I'm gonna call it. Strain it out. Okay, so everything's strained out. Yeah, let's let it reduce. The tare is super salty, so that should help balance it all out. I'm hoping. Okay, we're in the home stretch. We got a lot going on here. We have water for the noodles. The tare's going. That's reduced a bunch, and
that's the behind the scenes.
Some people showed up without being invited. Time for the nudies.
I'm gonna press your neck.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't touch it.
Hickey?
It's better if you don't touch it.
Hickey.
I'm gonna start with the tare. Then I'm gonna do the broth. 2 ladles full. These are about what? A B cup?
Oh my god.
Garlic. That's appetizing.
It just
Fresh.
oozes out like that.
Roasted garlic. Oh. Some togarashi.
I definitely love those sprinkles. Woo!
All right. I'd like a critique now.
Tasting this.
Good and bad.
Well, I thought it was delicious. I like the skinny noodles, and the pork was not overcooked in my opinion. It was delicious, or I just got really good.
It kind of was, but okay.
I got really good pieces.
Well, you just
then.
don't know good food.
Okay, don't know good food, so you should move on now.
Tastes like pork and noodles with egg in them.
Yeah.
I think we could have cut the pork thinner. We already discussed this though.
Okay, we don't need to talk about that.
So unfortunately, you served it with broth that wasn't hot enough, and your dad would not have liked that.
Wait, would not have liked what?
Lukewarm broth.
This is a roast.
But then we hit it.
But not the soup was not roasted.
We heated it back up, and then it was good, right?